WHBC.
Live from the studios of News Talk 1480 WHBC, it's Kenny and JT.
JT, our next guest, going to be joining him a week from this Friday, so a week from tomorrow at a very special Great Lakes Collectors Convention, and then I'll be joining him again in May for the Medina County Collectors Fair, and he's got a big event going on this weekend as well for all you card collectors out there at Great Northern Mall. And besides that, we commiserate over our health issues. Greenie's dealing with vertigo, and I'm wearing shades as we do this interview because I've got a migraine today, Greenie. So how are you feeling, buddy?
Today's one of the good days, so we have those. So, but this is the best time of the year with opening day, March Madness, the NFL draft, and card shows. I couldn't be happier.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear you're having a good day. It's better than mine, so that's good.
That's enough to make your head spin.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that is very true.
Steve Greenberg is our guest, known as Greenie in the business. You can follow him at Greenie Cards on Twitter, Greenie Sports Cards on Instagram. Check him out at greeniesportscards.com to see all the different things that he has going on. And Greenie, let's start with this weekend at Great Northern Mall. What days, what times, and what's the hot card or cards that everybody's going after these days?
So Friday, Saturday, the 3rd and 4th, mall hours, 11 to 8. So Great Northern Mall is in North Olmsted, away west side of Cleveland. Got about 175 tables, and this is where it's a little different than our normal sports card shows. This one is going to be majority TCG Pokemon. And it's going wild. It's the big anniversary year for Pokemon and One Piece and things like that. While there's still going to be sports cards, it's probably a 70-30.
Wow.
Of the Pokemon to sports cards, which, again, is still 30% on 175 tables. There'll be plenty of sports cards to go around.
No doubt. So that's going on this weekend.
This is popular again. I mean, didn't it kind of hit a lull there for a while? And now all of a sudden, I was telling Kenny yesterday, there's advertisements on TV where you can look at and find these apps to see if you've got a card, scan it, tell you what it's worth. Is it back on fire again, Greenie?
It is. It is like, it's funny. 5 years ago, I said it's nothing like we've seen before.
Okay.
It is, again, nothing like we have seen before. The players drive it, or in the TCG world, the characters drive it, the Charizards of the Pokemon world. But I mean, your Shohei Ohtani's, even LeBron, the GOATs, right? And then the prospects. Connor Griffin gets called up today. Okay. Everybody wants Connor Griffin. Chase DeLauder hits 4 home runs. Everybody wants Chase DeLauder. So, yeah, it is a what have you done for me, and how can I get those cards as quick as possible.
Okay, so shout out to Mike Galena. He came into the radio station a couple of days ago. We had him on the air, and he's going to be one of the vice chairs for the Pro Football Hall of Fame Festival, the Enshrinement Festival. He dropped off this Pro Football Hall of Fame Insider limited edition. It's a magazine, and on the inside cover, Greenie, there's an advertisement from Panini. Now, what I'm getting at is this. It's got all of this year's Pro Football Hall of Fame class of inductees in it. And if you have their card, does it devalue, or which one is worth more when you've got a Drew Brees? Do you want the rookie card, or do you want the card that says Pro Football Hall of Famer on it?
And does the autograph make it more valuable or not?
Okay, let's start with the rookie card. Yes. The rookie card is the grail for that player.
Okay.
The Hall of Fame is great. Yeah, they're all striving to be there, but the rookie card is what everybody wants. And then, yeah, sure. There's, Drew Brees, we'll use him. He has rookie cards that were autographed that you can pull out of the packs. You can also get a Topps rookie card, and you can go get it signed by Drew Brees. You can get it authenticated. That is a big deal now, of getting Hall of Fame autographs on their rookie cards. So, you have your Friday Hall of Fame segments, and you get a Thurman Thomas or, guys that you get in there, get the rookie card signed. That is a big deal.
Yeah, rookie cards are the key, no question about it. I told Greenie, anytime I have questions, like if I'm in Target in the hobby area or what, I text Greenie, right? And I'm like, Greenie, should I get this? Is this better? Is that better? And so Greenie gave me some great advice. It's fun to rip cards, and we do a Rippin' with the Roadman, and we're going to do a bunch with some pro football players at Greenie's show coming up in 2 weeks, and we'll tell you about that in a second. It's fun to rip cards, but if you want a rookie card, instead of spending money on unopened packs where you might get that rookie card, if you can find it online, just go pay for that rookie card and add it to your collection, right, Greenie?
That's right. That's right. Or come to one of our shows. Even better than buying it online.
Yeah.
But, buy the card. You know, you can spend hundreds to even thousands opening packs, and you know what? You might hit that card that was hit in Cuyahoga Falls and sold for $2 million.
Wow.
Yeah, you maybe. Odds are you're going to spend a lot of money chasing what you could have bought.
Is it all cards, or are we talking collectibles too? Because today there's a garage sale at Rocket Arena in downtown Cleveland, and supposedly they're getting rid of some. And I even saw this, Kenny. I don't know if you heard this or not. I saw it on TV. They're selling or giving away, probably selling, some old playoff T-shirts. Are those worth anything, Greenie?
I mean, to your serious diehards, yes. Now, game-worn, game-used memorabilia is really picking up. So, I don't know that they're selling them. I know that the Guardians do like a garage sale, every year or so, and you can buy bats or something, baseballs that were used. But, game-used equipment is a big deal, especially if it can be photo matched to a specific game.
How about that?
Isn't that
That's
amazing?
getting down to the details
It really
right
is.
there.
So is there a holy grail that you have, maybe you've had your eye on for years, or maybe you got close to buying it at one time and it didn't happen, and you want to kick yourself because it's worth $1 billion now?
So I've owned a lot of LeBron James cards back in 2003 to 2010, and he left. And I never burned cards. I never burned a jersey. I didn't do anything like that. But,
Smart.
You moved on, and I wish I would have kept every LeBron. But I'm also in a business of I sell them all the time. I just never have been able to buy them back for what I had them for 15 years ago.
No, I hear you, man. It's the business of sports cards, trading, buying, selling, all of the above. And Greenie does it all at all of his events. And again, this weekend, Great Northern Mall, mall hours. Go there if you're a Pokemon, nut. This is for you. Sports cards, some. But then the following weekend, Greenie, and this is what I'm excited about. I just got a text message back. I told you from our buddy Tim Couch. Tim is going to come out to this event, and he's going to be there signing autographs. We're going to do a Rippin' with the Roadman with Tim Couch. Hopefully Bernie Kosar will do one with us as well. But the unique thing about this event, JT, coming up 2 weekends from now, it used to be just Greenie, right, in Independence with Greenie Sports Cards. The Great Lakes Collectors Convention, right, Greenie?
Yep.
And so Greenie wisely decided, you know what? Strongsville usually has a big card, show as well, and you guys have decided to join forces for an even larger and unbelievable show. Tell our listeners about it, Greenie.
Yeah, it is. So the Strongsville show has been going on for about 50 years, and 49 this year. Next year will be 50. And we invited them because we're always around the same weekend every year. We invited them to join us in this just large, huge Independence Field House, which you've been in. It is an unbelievable location.
Yep.
The building's phenomenal. And, they have outgrown their space at the Best Western or at the hockey rink. And we said, why don't you join us instead of – we never competed. We always advertised together, but let's just put it under one roof. And now, with them – we both have over 200 tables on each one of our sides. It'll be and it'll be separated. You can go to the vintage side or you can come to the modern side, but one ticket gets you in for both. So it'll be a terrific event next weekend.
Greenie, is there a pecking order as far as the sports for collectibles are concerned? I mean, when I hear trading cards, I think baseball. That's just my age. But then, obviously we talked about the NFL, and probably because we're in the home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, we think football. NBA, you mentioned LeBron James. Is there a pecking order, 1, 2, 3, and 4? We'll even throw in hockey?
Yes and no. Baseball has the most cards ever, right? It's been around the longest. There's, the most players. But basketball is global. People in Europe and Asia, they're buying the LeBrons or Luka Doncic or Victor Wembanyama's, right? And then football is because everybody loves football. So Tom Brady's always going to sell, and all the quarterback-driven leagues. So is there a pecking order? I don't know necessarily. But they all three have their different niches.
Greenie, what days again this weekend in Great Northern?
Friday, Saturday, April 3rd and 4th, Great Northern Mall.
Okay.
And mall hours are 11 a.m. till 8 p.m.
All right. And then for the big one, and that's the Great Lakes Collectors Convention, April 10, 11, and 12. What are the hours the following week on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for that one?
So Friday is, I believe, noon till 7.
Okay.
Saturday, I think we're going 9 to 5, and there's a VIP hour in there. And Sunday is 9 to 4. And everything is on our website at GreenieSportsCards.com.
Yeah, just go there. You can check out everything and anything about these events and other events that are upcoming. And then you're going to be doing one in my neck of the woods. Again, I'll be joining you in Medina at the end of May, right?
Yeah, can't wait for that, the 29th and 30th. And that one it's great because it's got everything. It's got comic books. It's got vinyl. It's got, the 3D printing, and then, of course, the sports and the TCG Pokemon. And that one's just a really fun show.
Steve Greenberg is our guest. He's known as Greenie in the business. You can put two and two together, figure out why they call him Greenie. And Greenie, how many shows a year do you put on through Greenie Sports Cards?
Yeah, I think this year we have 31 scheduled. Obviously, some are done. And it'll probably be 35 when it's all said and done because we have a few surprises that we're going to probably mix in throughout the rest of the year.
And you and I were chatting by combining forces with the Strongsville show. You're going to do autograph sessions at these events on Saturday and Sunday with some big name guys, right?
Yeah. You mentioned Bernie Kosar will be there, Tim Couch, Hope Solo is going to be there. Another local Olympian, Katie Moon, is going to be there on Saturday. I think Joe Hayden's on Sunday. I think I saw Joe DeLamalier, Randy Gradishire, Josh Cribbs.
Right, Joe Thomas, Hall of Famer, going to be there,
yeah,
right?
Right, of course. Corey Snyder, Buddy Bell. And I think there's a few others that they're trying to add to the mix that just aren't confirmed yet. And, maybe they'll be last-minute additions. But I think there's like 20 guests.
Yeah.
Over the weekend.
Where can people go to find out, who and when they'll be there and signing?
So that's on the StrongsvilleSports.com. That'll be on their website with the times and the prices. And even both of our websites, GreenieSportsCards.com, you can purchase tickets in advance.
Which is always great. That way you don't have to worry about it. You get there, you wait in line, boom, photo, autograph, whatever you pay for, you get.
So neat.
And we're going to be doing some ripping with the Roadman with a bunch of those guys and having some fun with it throughout the entire weekend. And Greenie, I saw this story today and I printed it out, so I had it in studio to ask you about it. Fanatics combines with Topps to take over exclusive NFL trading card license. What's this mean for the business?
So that means if you want a card with an NFL logo on it, you're going to have to buy a Topps card. Panini will still have cards, but they won't have license. So if you want them in a Cleveland Browns uniform, you're going to need to buy it through Topps.
It's going to be like when we were kids, when you would get a card and there would be no logo on the helmet, right?
Yeah, right.
Remember?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But so Topps will have the exclusive NFL license. I think tomorrow the football goes live on Topps' website, I think.
Really?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is this because of how much the Fanatics Fan Fest has blown up, where they can afford to do this? Because you and I, joined forces a little bit when the National Card Collector Show was at the IX Center, right? So Fanatics Fan Fest is completely separate of that. So is this in conjunction with that, you think?
Conjunction, no. They have more money than anybody else, and they paid for the license. At the end of the day, that's what it is. They outbid everybody else for the license, and they just got basketball back this year. So Topps makes basketball, football, baseball. Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess that's the key. Money's the key to everything, guys.
Obviously.
Right? Yeah.
Wow. All right, so I get this question all the time. Roadman, I hear you talking with that Greenie guy. What should I buy right now? Where do I have the best chance to maybe hit a home run in baseball, score a touchdown in football, slam dunk in basketball with the cards that everybody's trying to get?
So if you're going to open some packs, I mean, Topps has in baseball, they have the MLB logo debut patch for rookies, right? So that's a big thing. They take the logo right off of the player's jersey and they put it right in the cards. And that's a really big deal. And they're going to do that in football and basketball. But if you're just going to buy a single player, just buy Ohtani, put it away, and forget about him.
Really?
And
He's
one
that big?
day sell him for more money. I mean, he is the safest bet in sports. Wow. I would think.
That's crazy. Now, those Topps cards you talked about with the MLB logo patch for the rookie debuts, I went into my buddy's shop there in Medina Sports Cards, right?
Yep.
And I'm like, hey, how much is that box of cards? $249. I was like, what? I mean,
right?
The packs can be sold for up to $50, if not more. One
Easy.
pack, right?
Way more. Yep.
So okay, we're trying to beat the system always. I'm trying to help our listeners, Steve Greenberg, Greenie, right? So what's the way to beat the system if you're trying to do that?
If I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
Gee, what a great friend you are.
So B, there is nothing, right? It is a slot machine. You're going to buy packs. You're going to open them. Maybe you hit a good card. And that's why I always say buy the ones that you can afford. And if you can buy a box, at a local retailer for $100 and you have fun opening them, that's really what it's about.
All right, there you go. So go check out the webpage. It's GreenieSportsCards.com. Follow them on Twitter, Greenie Cards, on Instagram, Greenie Sports Cards, and we hope to see you out either this weekend at Great Northern Mall, the following weekend in Independence for the Great Lakes Collectors Convention in Medina at the end of May. And, of course, we'll have Greenie on all the time. And, Greenie, real quick before we get to this break, when is your podcast live on Facebook?
Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We are live every Tuesday night, Jeremy Levine and I.
And tell Jeremy I said hi. He does a phenomenal job for you as well, Amber as well. And we'll see you next weekend. Looking forward to it, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Yep, you got it. Thanks, guys.
Greenie, Steve Greenberg. He's the best in the business. Sindelar was the guy who got me started in this, and Greenie's kind of taken over. After Jeff passed away, there was nobody. Now it's all about Greenie at Greenie Sports Cards.